boys. We're live. Take it away. I'm actually going to pop out of the room for a little bit, so you're in good hands. I trust you guys with my life. This will be more of a South Sportscast.
All right. We'll see you later, Mr. B. Thank you. All right. Welcome to episode 10 of season 2. I'm Sam Michalek.
And I'm Luke Richards. Sorry to keep you guys waiting for so long. I know you've been desperately waiting for the next Sportscast to come out.
It's been quite a while.
We got a very good episode for you guys today. It's going to be fun.
Just a quick recap. Congrats to Maya and her performance down at state for wrestling. And then guys basketball lost in the sectional finals to a good Glenmar West team.
Was it 48-61? Right? Something like that? 48-61?
I don't remember.
It was 40-60 something.
Okay.
But either way, that's literally one of the greatest teams in the country right now. Good fight, good season. That's like a record season, right?
Yeah.
Historical season.
Yeah, they had a school record for wins.
Yeah, okay, jeez.
Yep. All right, so moving forward, we got a guest today, guest co-host, who should be joining us for future episodes.
Oh, there he is.
Here he is. Carter, why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? I'm a senior. Hi. I know
What's your name?
My name is Carter Gall. I'm a senior here at South, and I have been a loyal fan, I would like to say, of the Sportscast. So
Day one.
Day one, I've been invited by these three men, even though Mr. B is not in the room right now, to be a part of this. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Right now, work at Boston Market. Actually, Sam joined me there at the Boston Market. So if anybody's looking for some good rotisserie chicken, go get some Boston
good beans
Market
on toast.
Yeah. And then
Pilgrim food.
Sure, Luke.
Yeah. And then also, tennis season has just started up. I'm playing tennis this spring. And that's about it. Big sports fan. Just excited to be here.
Yeah, so Carter will be most likely joining us for the next few episodes, and we're happy to have him. But
yeah,
you want to get right into it?
We're getting right into it.
Why are we killing time at this point?
Yeah.
Let's bring the boys on.
With us today, we have 3 South seniors from the Wheaton West hockey team.
And if you guys didn't know, we'll give you a quick little recap. Wheaton West last night was playing the number 1 school in the state. Their name's Prep. And
what's up?
They're number 1 in our
Yeah.
combined grade.
Oh, well,
Come on.
4 overall. Well, 4 in the state's still pretty good. Yeah. Basically, they're playing a very good team. And they pulled off the upset last night. It's a crazy game.
We'll let you guys talk about it.
Yeah.
So here, let's start. Just go this way and introduce yourselves.
All right. Hello. My name is Henry Mayer. I'm a winger. I'm a senior at Wheaton South.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You can't say a winger.
What is
and
a
just-
winger?
Some people don't know what a winger
Sorry.
is.
Yeah, it's just a position, like an offense position in hockey. It's forward.
Okay.
Okay. Winger. Beautiful.
All right, go for it.
That's
Sorry, we had a little interruption. All right.
Friendly.
I'm Josh Negrelli. I'm a goalie. It's pretty
Yeah,
self-explanatory.
see that one I
Yeah.
All right, I'm Jake Zima. I'm a senior here at South too. I'm a forward on the team.
All right.
So are you a forward or a winger?
Both.
Are they the same thing?
Wingers. So there's like a center for forward, then there's wingers, and the wingers are the 2 people on the side of like the center on the face-off.
So it's like you got the center forward and then the 2 winger forwards and then
Yeah.
like 2 defense guys.
Yeah.
And then goalie.
Are you a
Look at that.
right winger or a left winger?
I'm a left winger. Henry's a right winger.
Okay.
It's a scary duo.
That is a scary duo.
Dynamic duo.
All right. I don't know who wants to take it, but you guys want to just walk us through last night? I kind of wanted you guys to.
Yeah.
Why hear it from us when we've got you
Yeah,
guys?
literally.
Well, yesterday we had pretty restful day, and then right when school ended and everything got out, it was just game time. Like, we knew what we had to do, and even though Zima and I were talking about it, we were scared, to be honest. Like, this team, they had so much power. They were a good team. We've been studying them all week, watching their plays, and just finding out what we had to do to beat them. And I think almost the entirety of the game, it was neck and neck. We didn't know who could take the lead. It was pretty much 0-0 the entire game until we finally kicked it up a notch and then scored.
But scored not once,
But twice.
But twice.
Yep.
Josh, you want to talk us through last night? You had a pretty good game. I said
38
pretty good
saves.
with 38
That's
saves.
all right. Yeah, I was. It was a very good defensive game. Probably the best all year. They limited the amount of high quality chances they had. I could see all the shots. The one goal that did get past went off someone's skate. So it was a very good game.
With a little help from a whiff from a prep guy right in the center of the ice. But
Hey, we'll take it.
Things
we'll
happen.
take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Man.
We have a
I'm not complaining.
we have a saying that we say when we're talking about something like that, and that's a scoreboard.
Luke
You see?
pushes this. I don't know how many episodes, but he means him when he says we. But all right.
I have the saying,
Yes.
and it's called scoreboard. 2-1. Jake, your thoughts?
Last night was crazy, honestly. I haven't been a part of a game like that in a while. Earlier this year, we played Prep knowing if we do get in state, we're going to have to play them because everyone knew they're one of the best teams in the state. And did we lose 5-0 or 6-0?
5-0.
Ooh.
It was bad. We got whooped. So we prepared really hard for this game. We knew for the seniors to be like our last time playing for a lot of us. So we just wanted to go out there with a bang, and that's what we did.
Now you aren't even done yet.
Right.
Yeah, much of an understatement.
Yeah, just to pick up on Zima's point, it was like that could have been our last game, and we know we didn't want to go out like that. We can't end on a loss, Like some of the juniors on the team were like bumping me on the shoulder and like, "Do you want this to be your last game?" Just using that as a form of motivation, and it was crazy. Like I couldn't get that thought out of my head. Like I can't end like this, I want to go even further. I want to be like, I want to end on a good note.
I mean, yeah, because there's only two ways you end. You either win or you lose.
Win or lose, yeah.
But, I mean, state's your next game.
Yeah,
Right?
state championship.
Sunday.
Yeah.
State championship
Sunday,
Sunday at
1:00.
1.
Sunday at 1.
In
All right.
Bensonville.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
I mean, it's such a shame it's not at the UC this year. I just have to put that out there.
Yeah,
it would've
I'm pretty sure it's because COVID vaccines they can't force kids to go.
Gotcha.
That would've
Everybody
been-
better
That
be
would have
there.
been really cool
Yeah.
playing in the UC.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to just walk us through that last minute and a half? Like just what that felt like?
Wait, yeah, for anyone who doesn't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
happened,
Recap.
the quick recap. Oh, have someone else tell the recap.
Luke,
I
Luke
even
wasn't there.
I had to
But
try.
all right, so the one Josh was talking about got kicked in the second, and so you were going in down 1 to the third, and then it was 0-1 up until the last minute and a half. Knocked one in to tie it, and then another one at 37 seconds, close to there, to take the lead.
Yeah.
Electric.
I'd say we let our goalie take it away because he could see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, again, we were scoreless going into the second, getting outshot pretty heavily. And then the one got by in the second. Then going in, into the intermission, we're like, okay, we either pick it up or we lose, right? So, and we came out flying during the third. I thought we outplayed them, and as soon as the first goal went in, I knew we were winning in regulation, and Eldersville got us the winning goal.
Yeah.
It was all just happening so fast. It was like so many emotions flowing. Like I was on the bench just shocked, we're going to keep going. And I just knew the boys could pick it up and then put another one in just so they wouldn't let our season end.
Yeah, on our first goal, I was on the bench, but on the second goal, I was out there on the ice, and I passed it up to a kid on my team who passed it to Ben who scored. But when I was skating down the ice after I passed it, I just had a feeling we were going to score. And then when I saw the ref put his hand up, it was the craziest feeling I ever felt.
Yeah.
No, and I'm sure even the bench was probably electric because I feel like hockey is one of the most electric sports there is, just to be at, play, be at, watch, just whatever. Just everything surrounding hockey is just crazy. So I feel like the bench, especially in a game like that, were you guys going nuts?
Oh, we were going nuts. Everybody was just giving each other hugs, and then the student section behind the net was just going absolutely crazy. And I think that's a factor that helped us win because we had so much support there, and we're all so thankful that everybody came out just to get us back on our feet when we got scored on. They were like emotionless, but once we started going, then we were all just going crazy, and then just getting more motivation from them.
Yeah, I was surprised about how large of a crowd we had in the student section, and then everybody went nuts on both.
No,
goals.
yeah, I have a question for you guys
Yeah.
because you guys were sitting in the student section.
Yeah.
What is this about the trash can that I've?
There was some trash cans being thrown by prep students, and I don't know. They it was not good, but it ironed itself out.
Yeah,
it was fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I'd say
Fights avoided.
But the point of that whole thing is that like the energy was just
emotions
crazy.
were high.
Oh,
That first goal, I had my my keys and my phone in my pocket, and like everybody went nuts. I lost everything. I was looking for it afterwards. Oh man, it was terrible. It was good. You guys scored. It was terrible. I lost my phone and my keys. But yeah, it was crazy. And I feel like that's another thing about hockey, because you were talking about the atmosphere. Like in other sports, I feel like a goal is so huge in hockey that like everybody goes nuts for it. When like one basket in basketball, like sure people cheer, but it's not like wow, that's like a huge factor in the end of the game, unless it's like a buzzer.
No, I mean it makes sense. It's like I feel it's comparable to like soccer because since the games are like so low scoring, like when there is a score, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
it was absolute pandemonium. I'll just say. I mean, Sam and I were talking about this. We were driving home, and literally all we were saying was, "Wow,
Yeah,
that was incredible."
Just, wow.
We were just
Wow.
speechless.
Over and over
I mean,
again.
it's crazy. If any of you remember the 2013 Blackhawks, I'm just gonna make a comparison. They scored 2 goals in 17 seconds, won the Stanley Cup. I mean, 2 goals in like 30 seconds. I mean, that's
I think we
unbelievable.
scored at 107 and 39 seconds.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
not too long in between.
28 seconds.
28, 2 goals in 28
Right?
seconds.
Is that what it
man.
is? Okay,
Yeah.
28 seconds. About 30 seconds.
For the people listening, because I was trying to look it up last night. I think I found it at one point, but I don't remember. What schools make up prep? Do you guys even know?
Prospect, Rolling Meadows, Elk Grove.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all like northwest suburbs.
Yeah.
Dang. It's like they're like close to Chicago. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They had
up
some
there.
big dudes.
They did. Yeah.
Although I also feel like just hockey is just full of big people.
Yeah, big guys.
Also, they're standing on 6-inch like metal blades.
Yeah.
So that does, like whenever I'm like at a
6
game.
inches.
6 inches.
All right. But my point is like I've been to a couple hockey games and like they'll like walk out and I'll just people like watching them walk out and I'm just standing there and like, hey, nice job guys, and you guys are walking past and you guys are at least a good 7-8 inches taller than I am because you're big dudes in the first place and you got these big old metal blades on your feet too.
Yeah.
I'm sure hockey's just crazy.
Yeah, it's scary. Like normally I'm a bigger guy, but when I see people that are taller than me, it's just scary. Like there's so much going on.
I mean, how tall are you? 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, like 6'3". But when there's bigger guys, it's like holy cow! Like that's just crazy, scary.
Not to mention they're holding sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to give a high school teenage boy a stick and just let him just smack, you're recipe for a lot of fighting and action, and that's what hockey is, though.
So you guys want to explain like how you got into the sport? Because like especially growing up here, there's not, except for the Blackhawks run, like hockey culture isn't that.
Yeah, I mean,
popular.
it's like it gets cold in the winter, but that's about it.
Yeah. So I started when I was 3 because my cousins all played and my uncle. So the first time I actually played, I played on a pond. So just like every hockey story, you start outside.
Yeah.
And that's it. Once I started playing, I loved it from the start.
So I've been able to skate for as long as I can remember because both my sisters are figure skaters. But I didn't start hockey until after I went to a Wolves game in 2nd grade, and I just decided I wanted to be a goalie then and there. So
Did you figure skate before you played hockey?
I did not.
Oh.
I took skating lessons.
Thank you.
My edges would be so good.
Crazy.
I will.
Nothing against male figure skaters.
No.
Sorry,
No, figure
Zima
skating's
said
impressive.
It is, yeah. For me, I started skating when I was probably 3 or 4, and then I was on a team when I was 5. And it was just like ever since then, I've loved the sport, loved the people in it, and it's pretty crazy because like the people that I'm going to be playing on Sunday, I played hockey with them years and years ago. So it's like not grudges, but it's just crazy that we're all ending up in the same place, like fighting for the same cup, the same trophy. So
Full circle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How long have you two been skating?
Funny story, actually. Josh kind of knows this. Back in the middle school days, we would be playing hockey in a rink in somebody's backyard, and I would be one of the only people wearing boots just because I don't know how to skate, people. So if any of free lessons, I'll take them. I was quite the hockey player on boots, and I even remember Josh back in like 6th grade would be sometimes showing up in his full goalie pads, and now look at him now, guys. Goaltender
All grown up.
on a team that's about to go win the state championship.
Yeah. And knocking on wood. Good.
Knocking on
Look it
wood.
out.
Correct.
Exception.
I was gonna have you show up in full pads for this. I wanted to, I thought that'd be comedic.
What do you guys like? Just random question. Like, how much padding do you wear? Because it looks like a lot. Like it looks like football pads.
It's more than football.
More than football pads.
Like every inch of your body is protected on the front side. The back side, it's like you have like pants on that are fully padded. Back of your calves, those aren't as protected. So when you get hit, it hurts. Like no matter what, if you get hit somewhere, it can still hurt, which is crazy because the amount of padding is just off the charts.
Like what? I was also just wondering this. Like, what hits are legal in hockey? Because I feel like people get like barreled in the walls. A lot.
That's legal pretty much.
It depends on what the ref calls that game. Like yesterday, I got hit in the head a lot.
Yeah.
I got hit one play where snot just came down my face. I couldn't
Oh,
hear. I'm kind of used to like not hearing stuff after I get hit. I've had like 6 concussions, but
Wow.
so I'm kind of used to it. But depends on what the ref calls. But you're not supposed to hit him in the head. But like football, you always aim high.
Yeah, it just ends up.
Oh man, that's the hockey mentality.
Yeah.
You gotta be thinking that way to be a hockey player. I feel
You
like.
just hit the guy as hard as you can and hope for the best.
See, I
Just try to get the puck. That's the only way to explain it. Zima knows all about getting penalties.
See, Josh, now I have a question for you. Both of them are all like on the ice. What makes you choose to be a goalie and have people shoot a black, solid object at you just like throughout the whole game? Like, why? Like, you didn't want to go out and just board people like Zima and get penalties and like Henry and just shove people?
I kind of get the best of both worlds because I like stopping pucks, and I also get a little more leniency with like chopping people in the back. So I'll do that and not get called for it, and it's great.
He does it to me in practice. I'll just standing in front of him trying to block, and he just hits me on the back of the legs.
No, another
Pushes me out of the way.
Another thing I love about hockey is like the way that you like teams care so much about their goalies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if like a goalie gets bumped,
Oh yeah.
like people
It's
will
like
go
a
at
fight start.
Yeah.
You can't
Just
touch
like
him. You cannot touch our goalie. He's like prized possession.
hands off Josh.
Hands off Josh.
I think it's
We
similar
should
to
make shirts. Hands off Josh.
Hands off Josh.
That would be
I think it's similar to football in where you have the whole offensive lineman and the quarterback. That's
Yeah.
kind of how I think of the offensive linemen always stand up for the quarterback, and it's nice to see
Yeah.
the team does it for their goaltender as well.
So you're like offensive lineman with sticks and blades.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's sweet.
That's the only way to explain hockey, I guess.
Talk us through like your divisional or your conference playoffs, because I know that did not end the way you guys wanted to. Right.
Yeah.
What were we, like the 3rd seed going to conference? We were the 3rd seed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So our first game, who did we play?
Hinsdale.
Hinsdale. How did that game go? Oh, we lost.
You guys
We
lost.
were up after one, and then came back to tie it in the third after we had gone down, but we lost in overtime.
So that game when we were up 3-0, and then they came back, scored 3 in like 5 minutes.
Was that regular season?
Yeah, that was in conference.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too good.
Not ideal.
And then we lost that game in overtime after coming back with like a minute left. That didn't feel too good. And then the second game we played Glenbard, who on their senior night a couple weeks ago would beat 6-0. So we were kind of cocky going the game. And they came out flying that game. It kind of caught us off guard. But we brought it to OT. How many we score? It was like kind of like the prep game too.
Yeah, too late.
We're down 2-0 with like 2 minutes left. We scored, and then we actually got a penalty with like a minute left. So we had to pull the goalie, and it was 5-on-5 with an empty net. So usually when you pull a goalie, you want it to be 6-on-5, not 5-on-5. And usually empty nets don't go too well. Usually you get scored on like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
But somehow we scored with like 5 seconds or 10 seconds left in that game. And then we lost in overtime.
Dang. Josh, you ever scored a goal?
I
Did you
wish.
try one time?
I had a perfect opportunity in the Lincoln Way game at Arctic, but I did not shoot it.
You should have.
I should have.
Dang.
And
I'll buy
you
you
were
lunch
you were in a
if you do.
shootout once, right?
I did. Yes, in last year when all the games were practice games because of COVID, we went into a shootout with Glenbard. This was on JV, and it just gone really long. So I got sent out to take a shot.
In full goal year, right?
Did you score?
Almost. It was
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the conference, but all right.
Okay.
But I just
Don't need to
It's
bring
in the-
out.
I thought our
some,
viewers want.
old
Yeah,
ones.
exactly.
Yeah, it's
We
in
used
the
that
past.
as fuel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at where you are now.
A little
I think-
adversity never hurt no one.
All right, I'll actually take that like a step further. Just how was like your entire season like gone?
It's had ups and downs for sure. I mean, we've had bad weekends, 3 in a row where we lose. Next 3 we win. It can go both ways. It's all about mentality. You know, we got to come into the game flying, like working our hardest.
So I saw that prep was 52-3-3 going into this game or last night's game.
Yeah,
What were you guys?
I didn't know that
32,
52.
13, or
Uh,
something like that.
That would make me more scared. I think we only had like probably 22 or something.
I have it right here. It is. We were 23, 13, and 3, and prep was 41, 1, and 2. So
I heard it was in
41
the
wins,
50s
1
with
loss.
tournament games.
Oh, okay.
Probably, yeah.
They're
So
really
we were
good.
one of their only losses, which is just holy cow.
Yeah.
You showed them.
Yeah, we showed
Yeah,
them.
gotta update that record. Add another loss to that
Exactly,
loss
yeah.
column for
They're
them.
only a regular season loss, actually. The only 3 games they lost were in tournaments.
Wow. So, like, who do you play? Like, where do you go? Like, I know you play Sunday, but do you guys have an opponent already?
Yeah, we're playing with
Bonzi.
Bonzi.
Okay.
Last year during like COVID, we were really good too again. We had was it like the COVID. We had like we had like state with like COVID rules, I guess. So it was
like-
just all the teams who had been state, and we actually went to the championship in that too, and we lost with Bonzi in overtime. So this year's kind of like redemption for a lot of
Yeah.
us.
We're not going to let it happen.
It's
again.
comeback season.
It's
Yeah.
comeback
Sir.
season. Yeah, if that's the last thing we do in hockey, I want it to be like worth it. I want all these years of playing just to have one good win.
Go kick some butt.
Yeah, one
Yes,
varsity
sir.
state championship for all of us would just be crazy.
So, we were talking about this last night. Does each school get a trophy, or is it just because it's the club?
That's
a
really good question.
Yeah.
It's no one gets to keep the trophy. I guess
Yeah.
kind of like the Stanley Cup.
I think
They
I
just write
named
your
it.
Oh,
team
okay.
name.
So they reuse
Yeah.
that'll be next year's
Just keep
trophy.
adding on to it.
Do you get to take it home and eat cereal out of it?
No, I
You
wish
get a
we
week
did.
with it?
Yeah.
I wish, that'd be cool.
Well,
Yeah, you guys got anything else you
Yeah.
want to talk about?
Be there Sunday at 1 p.m. Blackout.
Amen. Edge, Bentonville ice rink. That's really all there is to do. Just wear black. Come support us.
And be loud.
Be
Yes.
loud, people.
don't go throwing any trash cans though.
Yes, please follow rules, obey instructions, but beyond that, be as rowdy as possible.
Just straddle the line without crossing.
Exactly. I'm not condoning any bad behavior, but like
Just
don't be
bring the
afraid-
energy.
Don't be afraid to bring
Yeah.
the energy.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, best of luck to you three and everybody else competing.
Thank you for having us.
Of
Thank you so
course.
much.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming on. Sorry it was last second. We threw it together
This
last
is
night.
nice and emergency.
After your win, I sent out a text to these guys and I was like, we gotta get them on.
Hit that emergency meeting button.
All right. Okay. We gotta end on that.
Yeah.
All
Best,
right.
best of luck to you three this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Got anything to say before we wrap it up?
All right,
Oh, good with me.
all right. Thanks everybody for listening, and go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
I don't know how to stop this, but we're good.
We can cut that. All right.
Mr. B.
Beautiful. Just finished.
Just finished. Hey, good work, guys.
Nice work, boys. Nice work, boys. Perfect timing as well.
That sounds like a W episode.
And you get out of condition.
Yeah, we're good. A little rusty.
Yeah, I
but,
got a little out of conditioning.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
Go Tigers, right?
Tigers.
Go West.
We had somebody